Things are bad. Things are really bad in this economy of ours of Uganda. I don't know whether it's about education system that we have. I'm still back on the education. I don't know whether it's having no particular areas or industries where to practice the theory that we get from class, or there is a general big problem where people put money first, not passion. And you can imagine where parents literally put school fees to educating these children for all these years up to university, and people get out with basically a lot of theory and groundwork, but practice to put the theory into actual work doesn't add up. I mean, I've been in farming, agriculture now for some time, and at one point I came out to say that I have failed to get workers. Somebody gave me a comment like, okay, just the person said, shame on you. How can you say you don't have workers? You know how many times I've been looking for a job? I'm a graduate. I'm on the streets. Put up all that frustration, kind of. But I'm literally here struggling to find workers who can do work. I mean, I've tried to, through all platforms of mine, get the right qualifications. I think it's no longer about qualifications, but you can't find somebody who has experience of working on 50 acres of land, on 100 acres of land. I mean, these guys go in class, have a lot of theory, but they come out, they don't even know what DAP is. They don't even know how to apply NPK fertilizer. They have never seen these things in their life, and they are graduates. Isn't it a pity? I mean, a graduate can't even do proper spacing. A graduate, uh, one of the biggest challenges or one of the biggest discussions I've had, and I kept laughing at myself, was when I was speaking to one of these guys, and with a degree at university, the highest experience this person has worked on was on 2 acres planting maize, and the biggest harvest was 25 kgs, 25 bags. That's 2.5 tons of say maize. That's the experience this guy has. But we are told, we know, and they normally put on these people who sell the inputs that if you are to maximize production from an acreage with all good agronomic practices put in place, you must have at least 3.53 tons from an acre. That's about 30 bags from 1 acre. And they talk about good agronomic practices. Then they put down terms and conditions apply. Terms and conditions apply. You ask, what terms and conditions are you talking about? Application of fertilizer, proper weed management and control of pests, eh? Good harvesting, post-harvesting practices, all those things. Then you are hiring this person. He knows these things like I must do weeding in time, I must do ABC in time, in time. Of course, the fertilizers, they have never seen it. A lot of them don't even believe it works. Then at the harvest, you are getting 5 bags. Eh? And you put in a lot of money meanwhile. You put in a lot of good money. And I mean, Stevigata. Then you are caught into a confusion of, do I have to lay off workers? Do I have to cut costs? How do I cut costs? The other ones are variable costs. You have the fixed costs which are difficult to change, but you can play around with the variable costs to see how you can make break even. But things become tough because even you have no control over the market. You have no control over the market to determine the kind of prices that would come out of there. It's tricky business. I mean, I know all businesses are tricky, but so what should we do in circumstances where you have to be the one to train your own people? You have to be the one to groom people who, first of all, are money minded, but you need to tone down their appetite for money and up the game on the passion bit and attitude and character so that they are able to first own the thing as their own thing. I know that sounds crazy because they will be looking, it's your thing, as the person who is leading these guys. It's your thing, it's not ours. For us, give us our money and we go. It's not, I also want my thing to work out. If it works out, it works out for all of us. That would be an investor's perception. But do these guys care? They don't. They don't. One thing I've come to learn is that actually we are all working for money. Yeah? We are working for money. Those who have want to use money to work for them. Is that the right English? But things are not adding up. How best can we put the theory from class into actual practicing? Why can't the universities have these practice? I mean, they used to be Kabanyoro, those who went to Makerere, where the people would do demos on extension services. But if we are in this century where we are saying we are going to go hybrid, yeah, then we must match up because the local crops which we used to have actually are no longer there. They are being pushed out of the field completely. And people are now in the struggle where they have to use hybrid seeds, but with shallow knowledge on proper application of those other things I've mentioned, the fertilizers, the herbicides. I mean, I was in my own farm where I tried to use herbicides, and the community rose up and said, "You are spoiling our environment." They are right, possibly. I don't know. But then I asked myself, how would you manage a more than 50 acre of land with hand hoe? That's a very bad tool actually in the garden. It raises weed, it spoils everything. But because the attitude and the culture that we have pushes us to be using that, it creates a big, big, major problem. It's one of the things that should be extracted from the farm, in my view. A call to action for whoever is into this kind of to come and rescue me. Somebody is dying. The weed is in my neck. The prices are fluctuating like hell and heaven, if that's even existing. The labor management of the workers is becoming a problem because the thing is not breaking even. If it were you, what would you do? Do you abandon the business or you keep trying? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.